I explained to you how to find the perimeter of a square. Now, how do you find the perimeter of the rectangle? Now, if I draw a rectangle, in a rectangle, the opposite two sides are equal to each other. Opposite two sides means what? That this side will be equal to this side and this side will be equal to this side. That means what? If this is given as 8 centimeters, because this side will be equal to this side, this will also be 8 centimeters. And if this is given as 3 centimeters, because this side is equal to this side, so this will also be equal to 3 centimeters. Okay? So, if I see in a rectangle, I will have two lengths. There are two lengths. One length is this, one length is this, and there are two breadths. One breadth is this, one breadth is this. Okay? So, there are two lengths and two breadths. That means, if I have to find the perimeter of the rectangle, what will I do? I will write length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. Okay, that means what? I have got two lengths and two breadths. That means if I will have to find the perimeter of a rectangle, in simply we will add what? 8 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3 and I will get my perimeter. Okay, but in class 5, you have a formula now which you will be following to find the perimeter of the rectangle. Okay. Now, because there are two lengths and two breadths, so what is done is that it is taken in common. I will write 2 over here and in bracket L plus B. Okay. This means what? I have two lengths and I have two breadths in a rectangle. Okay, so my formula to find out the perimeter of the rectangle will be 2L plus B. Okay, now whenever I have to find the perimeter of the rectangle, I will have the length given in the question and the breadth given in the question. Okay, so suppose my length is equal to 8 centimeters and my breadth is equal to 2 centimeters, and they say that you have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. Now, how do I find the perimeter of the rectangle? I will apply the formula 2L plus B. So, I will write 2 in bracket. What is the length given? 8 centimeters. What is the breadth given? 2 centimeters. Okay. So, I will write my numbers like this. 2 in bracket 8 plus 2. So, I will solve my bracket first. 2. I will write as it is. I will add 8 plus 2. What is 8 plus 2? It is 10. So, I will write 10 in the bracket. Then, I will write 2 and there is no sign over here, but it means that we are talking about the sign of multiplication. So, I will write 2, I will put a sign of multiplication and then I will write 10. So, I will get my answer as 20 centimeters. Again, the unit is important because we are finding the perimeter. Okay. So, simply when we need to find the perimeter of the rectangle, I will use this formula 2L plus B, and all the time whenever you have the questions to find the perimeter of the rectangle, you will always have the length and the breadth given in the question. Okay. So, the moment you see the question where the length and the breadth is given, you should understand that here in this question you have to find the perimeter, or maybe later on when we will do the area, you will come to know that in area also you have the length and the breadth given whenever we talk about the rectangle. Okay. So, In order to find the perimeter of the rectangle, I will use the formula 2L plus B. And why 2 is written over here? I have already told you that because there are 2 lengths and 2 breadths in the rectangle, that is why we take it in common outside the bracket and we write 2 outside the bracket and then we take L plus B. So I will put the values in the formula and I will solve according to the formula. First, I will solve the bracket, whatever is given inside the bracket. I will add those 2 numbers and then I will multiply that addition answer with 2. So once I multiply that, I will get my final answer as I have shown in this question over here. Okay, so it's a very easy one, like your square also. How will you find out that you have to find the perimeter of a square and the perimeter of a rectangle if the question is not saying that find the perimeter of a square or perimeter of a rectangle? The moment you see in the question that the length and the breadth is given to you, that means in that question you have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. If suppose only length is given, like I have told you in the previous explanation when I was telling you about the square. So if only the length is given in the question, that means you have to find the perimeter of the square. ठीक है? Perimeter of the square में सिर्फ length दी रहेगी बेटा. जब हमारे पास सिर्फ लेंथ दी रहेगी इसका मतलब है हमें पेरीमीटर ऑफ द स्क्वायर फाइंड करना है, क्योंकि स्क्वायर में सिर्फ लेंथ दिया रहेगा क्वेश्चन में. ठीक है, और जब हमें पेरीमीटर ऑफ रेक्टेंगल ढूंढना होगा तो हमारे पास क्वेश्चन में लेंथ भी दी होगी और ब्रेड्थ भी दी होगी. तो जैसे ही हम क्वेश्चन में देखेंगे कि हमारे पास लेंथ है और ब्रेड्थ है तो इसका मतलब है कि हम पेरीमीटर ऑफ रेक्टेंगल फाइंड करेंगे. ठीक है, और पेरीमीटर ऑफ रेक्टेंगल फाइंड करने का व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला? 2L plus B. तो L plus B जो होगा यू विल सब्स्टिट्यूट इन द फॉर्मूला, add up the number and उसको 2 से multiply करना होगा and you will get your final answer. Okay, like I have shown it over here. I hope you must have understood. In case you have any confusion, any doubt, any problem, you are always welcome to ask me. Okay.